the vast majority of soldiers do not even think about this until they get out, unfortunately.
You know, while you're still in, a lot of times you're in the best shape of your life. You're young, you feel invincible, you can take on the world. You're not even thinking of a time when you might need care or you might need someone to take care of you.
Long-term care wasn't something I was thinking of. I was 29. I was at the epitome of my health. I felt like I could rule and rock anything that I wanted to. I felt invincible. So long-term care was not in my head.
Well, I come from a military family. My father served in the Marine Corps. In fact, he served for about 30 years in the Marine Corps. And I grew up understanding the importance of serving God, freedom, and country, and he instilled that in us. Looking back on my retirement, there's a lot of great lessons learned I had. And I'd like to share that with men and women who are considering leaving the military, whether you're retiring or whether you're just going to be separating. One of the most important things to do is start planning out your exit from the military.
One of the things that I found as I went through this process is that I didn't even know what long-term care was, let alone long-term care insurance, and what would cover it and what doesn't cover it. You know, a lot of people think that the VA will automatically cover it, which it does in some cases. Oftentimes, people think that your health insurance, like TRICARE, for example, will cover it, or, oh, I'm on TRICARE for life. But it doesn't. It doesn't cover the long-term care needs. It certainly covers your health needs, your acute care, things like that. But when it comes to nursing home, assisted living facility, in-home care, it doesn't cover what you think it covers.
So that phrase, hindsight is 20/20, is so real in this instance for me. Even though I was at a time in my life where you don't think about being anything but invincible, step outside of your I am superwoman zone and realize that one day, as you look at your mother, as you look at your grandmother, that's real, that evolution of life is coming at you. It will come to you. So if you can prepare for it in advance, in any way, it really benefits you to do that.
And then when you find out, okay, this is going to be covered as far as health care, very important to start looking into long-term care, something we don't really think about, particularly when in the military, until we get out. Long-term care is extremely important.
If you plan early with something like the Federal Long-Term Care Insurance Program, that moment in time, the little bit amount of time and preparation it takes to apply and enroll can pay huge dividends later on for you and your family.
So I strongly recommend that you look into the Federal Long-Term Care Insurance Program, because you will eventually get great benefit from it by pursuing it now.
One of the important things to understand is that a long-term care need can arise at any time, whether it's from health-related issues or from an accident. So it's important to prepare ahead of time, because when you're in that event, it's stressful enough in and of itself. So if you have a protection in place, then that's one less stress, one less thing you have to worry about.